Hello students, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to cover one of the most important and basic term under operating system, that is process. So we are going to discuss the meaning of process and its important components that are very important for our college and university level examination. So in operating system lecture series, this is our lecture number 7, and if you forgot to watch previous 6 lectures, you can check the description box. I have already added the link there. Okay, so now let's start with the introduction of what is the meaning of process. So process is nothing but it is basically a program in execution. In simple terms, we can say that as computer science students, whenever we write a computer program in any programming language, let's say I'm using C++. Okay, in any programming language, this is basically what? This is basically a text file. And when we execute this particular program, this program becomes a process which performs all the tasks mentioned in that particular program. Let's say in my program, I have used for loop. I have also used do while loop. I have used so many classes under this program. So all these programs, when we are going to execute these programs, it becomes a process. Okay, so I hope everything is clear to you. So the execution of a process must progress in a sequential fashion, right? So in every operating system, whenever we write a code, it always starts its execution from the top of the program. That's why a process must progress in a sequential fashion is an important statement here. Along with this, you should know that a process is defined as an entity. Let me write here. Process is defined as an entity which represents the basic unit, and it is used to represent the basic unit of work to be implemented in that particular system. Okay, so this is the basic definition of process in operating system. A process is running program that serves as the foundation of all the computation. So this statement I have taken from previous year question paper. Okay, a process is a running program that serves as foundation of all the computation, and the procedure is not the same as computer code, although it is very much similar to that computer code. In other terms, we can also say it as it is a passive entity. I have told you it is an entity that is used to represent the basic unit. Okay, so it is an passive entity. A process is an active entity. Process in operating system is an active entity. Here hardware status, RAM, CPU and all these attributes among the operating system held by the process only, right? So I hope students this is clear to all of you. Now let's move to another point, that is the components of the process. Okay, so components are also known as what? It is also known as process memory. So process memory is divided into basically 4 sections, or we can say there are 4 components of a process. First we have is text component, second is data, third is heap, and last we have is stack. So we'll discuss everything one by one. Okay, so let's start with the text component. So the text section is made up of compiled program code. Okay, it is made up of compiled program code read in from non-volatile storage, and it is read from non-volatile storage. So as computer science students, you must know the meaning of non-volatile storage. If you don't know its meaning, you can comment below. I will definitely reply you. Okay, so it is read from non-volatile storage when the program is launched. So this is the text section. Second we have is data section. So it is made up of global and static variables. Global and static variables allocated and initialized prior to executing the main. So in every program, let's say we are we in let's say we are using C program and we write main component here, right? So before executing the main, data section is allocated and initialized. Third we have is heap. Heap is what? Heap is very important. This is the memory. Heap is the memory that is dynamically allocated. It is dynamically allocated to a process during its execution. So heap is used during the process execution. Okay, so if you see my video data structure, so we have one important type of data structure, that is heap and stack. Okay, so heap is basically a memory that is dynamically means changeably allocated to a process during its execution. Now next point we have is stack. So stack is what? It is a temporary data. It is a temporary data like method or function parameters. In my program, if I use some methods or function programs or return any address, or I want to use some local variables, all these things are stored in the stack component of your process. Okay, so this is very important. I hope students everything is clear to you till now, right? So next I would like to tell you one more important point is a program is what? A program is basically, or you can say the components like program can be segregated into four pieces. With the help of all these four pieces, a process is created, a program is created. Okay, so you need to remember all these components. Other than these, we have process life cycle. Process life cycle. Okay, and in process life cycle, we have some points. First is starting point, that is also called initial point. Second we have is ready. Okay, next is running, next is waiting, or last stage in this life cycle is terminate. Terminate, or you can say exit, or you can say it as stop. Okay, so this is very important topic. In process we have basically, in process life cycle we have basically 5 stages. First is start, that is initial stage. Another is ready, running, waiting, terminate, exit, or stop. So all these are very important. And also we, our process have different stages also. Okay, so start ko, initial ko we can also say new stage. So when the process is being created, that means we are at first stage, that is initial stage. Ready means what? The process is waiting to be assigned to a processor. Running means instructions are being executed in our operating system. Waiting means the process is waiting for some events to occur. Let's say I have some processes P1, P2 and P3. This is my operating system. Okay, so process P1 is allocated to operating system, and operating system is allocated to process P1, and process P2 is waiting for its turn. So when process P1 get executed completely, only then process P2 will get the operating system. Similar with process P3. Here process P3 is also waiting for the operating system, right? So this is what? This is the operating system waiting stage. Last is terminated. So terminated means what? It means all the processes from the queue are being executed. Okay, so all these processes get completed by the operating system. So all these components are very important. So students, in next video we will discuss process life cycle of an operating system. This is very important topic. You can expect one or two questions from this topic in every competitive exam, as well as in your college or university level examination. So I hope everything is clear to you. If any doubt, you can comment below. I will definitely help you. So thanks for watching this video.